Hi my friend, this is Ikol. This video will show you how to adjust the labeling machine. This is a bottle labeling machine, and I hope this video be helpful for you. This must be stuck in. It should be pulled longer. Prepare enough length to bend it here. Loose it. The label goes through here. Out here. Come here, put it to the lowest. Hold down. Then put it to be lowest. Then to pull it tighten. Put down. Check whether these retaining rings are in place. Once it's in place, tighten this nut. How tight is it? When we turn on the machine, after power on, once tightened it should be cannot move. If it can be moved, that is not tightened enough, it will be slip. Will lead to inaccurate labeling position. After install the label roll, then we can jog the machine. Jog the machine and run one or two label. Distance, then to stick one label out and check here. If here be too long, then we can let it. Adjust the label inspection position be smaller. If label out too short, then can adjust the value be larger. To larger this value, then the label out will be longer. This is the length of a label. Then this one. After label goes smoothly, this must be held down. It is best to put this retaining ring down. To limit the position, do not let it run up and down. If running up and down will affect the labeling. After completing this step, let us bring the bottle. Put the bottle and adjust. There is a cylinder tab here. Click the cylinder jog on the touch screen and find the largest movement. Adjust position according to the bottle size. Adjust to a correct statement that the bottle will not slip. That's it. This is distance adjustment. Then put the bottle here. Basically not move the guardrail inside. It already be adjusted well at the factory. This distance, to ensure when the bottle comes, will not stuck here. Should let the bottle go smoothly. Same here. To make it easier for us to put slightly larger bottle. When adjust it well, we can to run the machine and track. There is a sponge motor button here, this one. It is the jog for the labeling sponge wheel. There is also a button for conveyor belt motor. This is for one labeling output. This is jog. This one, it will run when click. When not click, it stop. Here has a one coding function. This machine has reserved coding function. After completing this step, let us setting the machine. Take a bottle to test the running. Here use hand to inductive like this. Bottle come. This photoelectric eye should sense this bottle. The sensor will sense. It is correct like this. Check it. This button is for increasing sensitivity. In this case, there will always be a signal. This will not sense the bottle, which I need to reduce the sensitivity. To reduce, still the red light off. Press once first and then keep pressing. Now the red light already off, then it will be a signal when the bottle comes. Then we can start the machine. Because this bottle is relatively thin, if the speed is fast, it might be fall down when it comes out. If big bottle which is heavy, it will come out smoothly. Small and thin bottle might be fall down. It is a very normal situation. Adjust to this step, there will be a question. It is the label out delay, and the compact checkboard delay. It means this cylinder, the time when this cylinder push in to press the bottle. If it is fast, if when the bottle just come here, the cylinder works to push and label. The cylinder will can't hold the bottle too long time, so this time can be adjusted. To adjust the compact checkboard delay. This time, the compact checkboard time means after the cylinder push and press the bottle, the time that we keep the cylinder stay. For example, now set it 1 second. The cylinder will push in to press the bottle and keep hold the bottle 1 second, then it will release. If only 1 second the label not finished yet, the time is not enough for labeling. We can adjust the time longer. It is the compact checkboard time. This labeling length setting. The label length setting is that now it is 200 mm in random. The actual need to set it according to the label size. For example, the length of your label, the length of one label. The length of this label is about 100. You can adjust the value on the touchscreen be 200 or 300. Okay, but it cannot be less than the label length. If less than the label length, it will count out one complete label in one time. It is the label length setting. Labeling delay. Labeling delay means that this cylinder, when bottle comes, the cylinder push, let the bottle turn half a turn or 1 turn, and then hear out the label. This meaning, if you adjust the labeling delay be 0, here will, once move it, will out label immediately. It may lead to larger label area. Therefore, it is better to be adjusted to that out the label after the bottle rotates once. Color labeling, it means that photoelectric sensor to prevent it that if the photoelectric sensor invalid. If it invalid, it will play a protective role. It is that now adjust the label length be 300 mm. If the color labeling be off, the machine will always out label. If the color labeling on, and if the photoelectric sensor is valid, it will run up to 300 mm only, one label. It will not keep running, will stop automatically after run 300 mm. This is a protective effect. This 0, that is the data is reset to 0. No label alarm. No label alarm is that when the whole row of label, after running out, then the photoelectric sensor does not detect the label, or it detects that now is 1, detect once, then the second time it will start, cannot detect the label, have no signal, it will choose no labeling alarm, and the machine will stop. So it must be larger than 0 or adjusted to 2 or 3, or okay, cannot be 0. Here has the result. The coding function, we have reserved the coding function for the coding machine. The function can be on or off. There is a time setting for the coding cylinder, hold time. There is one here also. This or menu. There is a I/O monitor screen. It is mainly, for example, if there is a signal at the emergency stop, it will show on the touchscreen. If there is a label out signal, it will be displayed as well. This monitor screen is convenient. The after-sales maintenance and machine repair. There are also a drawing of labeling installing. This drawing of labeling installing. For reference, refer to this drawing to check how to install.